Earth is being hit by violent and unseasonable weather. Every year, catastrophic weather claims lives, but more and more scientists are saying climate change is making these conditions worse than ever. Apart from the deadly flooding in Texas, turbulent weather patterns have brought rain to China, record heat to India. For a look around the globe, we turn now to CCTV's Sean Callebs.
You know, we hear this all the time when we hear a whole collection of storms or violent or unseasonably difficult weather. From China to the U.S. to India, searing heat and days of downpour are taking their toll on communities and in the process claiming lives. It is perhaps the easiest and most effective way for many of the people in southern India to find a break from the searing heat, especially when you consider that 2/3 of the 1.2 billion people in the country do not have electricity. That means no refrigeration, no air conditioning. It's always hot this time of the year in India, but usually the hottest temperature is around 42 Celsius.
The maximum temperatures today also at many places recorded at 46 to 47 degrees.
That is one southern state. Overall, close to 1,500 people have died in India, chiefly from heat stroke or dehydration during the 10-day heat wave.
Market is going soaring, and I think all the pets and all the children, all the grandparents are suffering a lot because of the weather.
NASA scientists say global warming is playing a role in the deadly weather outbreak. That dry and hot westerly winds are whipping in from Pakistan. And while states neighboring India are also hot, India's densely populated regions are helping make the situation unbearable. Studies indicate that as bad as conditions are now, after 10 days, India in the future could face a heat wave like this that lasts 30 days. In central and south China, weather conditions could not be more different. Torrential rain has spawned deadly flooding.
The storm started about 9 in the morning and lasted until 2 in the afternoon. It is like a reservoir has broken out, immersing the whole village in water.
More than 50 people are dead. Chinese government officials warn the south could be in for more flooding, while the northern part of the country suffers through a prolonged drought. They blame it on a stronger El Nino pattern affecting China. The worst may be over in the U.S. state of Texas. In eastern parts of the state, floodwaters continue to rise. The death toll, now at 21, could also rise. Texas has been soaked by more than 10 days of rain. Speaking at the National Hurricane Center in Florida, U.S. President Barack Obama weighed in on the disaster.
Our thoughts and prayers are still with the families and the communities that have been devastated by the flooding in Texas and Oklahoma. Lives have been lost, and our condolences go out to the families that have been affected. But there's going to be a lot of work that has to be done for rebuilding.
The president also talked about freakishly powerful storms that hit the U.S., saying he doesn't believe that global warming is causing the storms, but he does believe climate change is making those storms more violent and more damaging. Boy, and it's early in the summer, Mike, you know we're going to see more of this.
Yeah, absolutely.